Hey, hello everybody, it's Richard Blackstone with today's Create One Love Note. And I do get some questions about my logo. Excuse me. God, it's so much fun. Is your life as much fun as you want it to be? Well, I'm glad you're here because, our number one priority here at Create One Love, have fun. The end game of all life is to be happy, right? So, hey, be happy now. Have fun. Okay, so I'm glad you're here. I actually, this is a no-brainer. This is not, I'm just not being facetious or anything. I am so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for showing up at this website. I know you're here because you created the fact that you are here. And you created the idea because you're on a path of self-improvement. Or else you wouldn't be here. That's the way it is. And that's what I'm doing too, is I teach self-improvement. I'm constantly on my own journey of self-improvement because I love it so much. Because, you know why? Because life gets so simple and I have more fun. Number one, have fun. Be happy. It's your choice. You can be sad if you want to. That's just a choice too. It's just a choice, remember. If you're sad, you can say, wait a minute, I'm sad. I don't want to be. I'm going to choose happy. Guess what? You just go. You be happy. Anyway, at Create One Love, that's the whole reason for this business is we have these three pillars that I call that really run my life. And the first idea is love. That love is who we are. It's the core of our being. And then the second big idea is this idea of oneness. We're all one in this big game. At the higher levels of our consciousness, we're just this one. The big one, the higher one. That's who we are. We're individualized in playing this game, but we're all one. And because we're all one, everything we do affects all of life. Right? It makes sense, right? Okay, and then the more fun part is this idea that we're here to create our lives the way we want them to be, or unconsciously any old way. It's your choice again. You can create your life exactly the way you want it to be, or you can just let your unconscious mind kind of create it the way you're conditioned to believe it to be. It's your choice. Anyway, so that's the Create One Love logo, and it works very well. And what we do, of course, is we give you love notes in the video format and also in written format. If you want to get them in your email in the morning, just go to createonelove.com and sign up there at the thing that says love notes. Okay, today's love note says, 2 simple questions. Who am I, and who do I desire to be? Whoa, well, let's see what it says. Did I say simple questions? Yes, actually these are very simple questions, and you can easily answer both of them. Who am I is a present moment question, and who do I desire to be is a future moment question. You take the present moment answer and plug in the future moment desire, and then you merely chart a course to get there. This is what the game of life on planet Earth is all about. It is simple when you do this consciously. And it is complex when you do this unconsciously. Simplify. 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 That's what oh gosh, who's Ralph Waldo Emerson's friend? Oh gosh, anyway. Okay, I'm not going to tell that story. Okay, simplify, because here's the deal. Do you want to go through life in a very simple format, or do you want to try it really complex? And the way you can distinguish between the two is, if you really want a simple life, if you really want to get everything you want out of life, then you have to start living your life consciously. Now, if you don't mind kind of never knowing what's going to happen in your life, and if you really want to live with a kind of a complex idea, an idea that life is very complex and hard to handle, then you can just live your life unconsciously. the choice is yours. But if you want a simple life that allows you to create your life the way you really want it to be, then the whole thing hinges on your consciousness. You know, if you're living your life consciously, then you can create it very simply just by using the simple, immutable laws of the universe, and they are very simple. And if you want to live very complex life that's full of never knowing what the heck's going on, then you just live unconsciously and allow the TV to dictate, you know, what you're supposed to do in life. And how do I know this? Well, I did that. I did that for 40 years. You know, I tried it. I thought, well, you know, I think life is just kind of happening to me. I'm buffered by the winds of change and everything. Then I woke up to what I call my true, authentic self, and I began to realize, now wait a minute. I'm creating my life as I go along. I really didn't think that before, but when I did start thinking that consciously, I said, well, if that's true, then why don't I create it exactly the way I want it to be? And that's what I did. So the last 20 years, I just been like living this unbelievable life, and it just continue to do that, and it just gets better, better, and better. And I'm just so glad that I woke up to that, this idea of understanding your true, authentic self, because it all comes down to this one simple thing: understanding. The more you understand, the easier it is. It's like, gee, when you read the rule books to a game, all of a sudden the game gets a lot easier. You know the rules, and it's no different with a game of life. Once you understand the rules, the game becomes very simple, and you get to do whatever you want and laugh a lot more. Have a lot more fun. And to me, fun is what life is all about. You know, being happy is the key. It's not, you know, don't have to strive and work and do whatever you need to do to get happy. You just choose to be happy, and then you get all the abundance, health, and harmony that you truly desire. And the way it works, it's so simple when you live consciously. Okay, and that's what we do here at Create One Love, is create powerful tools to help you on the game, to understand the game. It's all understanding. The more you understand, the easier it gets. That's it in a nutshell. So I'm going to help you understand a lot more right now with a free ebook called 3 Foundation Pillars. Go to getblueprintformanifesting.com. Just go to that website, pick up the free ebook, and there's an audio too. Be sure and get the audio. It's just a lot more fun. I like audio. Okay, that's it for today. I want you to go out and have an absolutely beautiful day, and as always, live in love. See you tomorrow.